Is Valencia Spain's most livable city? We think it is. You can have an amazing lifestyle for far less money than so many other countries. We're going to show you why you should consider living here and all of our monthly costs. By the end of this video, you'll be wondering why you're not living here already. Hi, we're Rob and Tarly, Loved Up Lifestylers. We left our 9-to-5 lives in May 2023 to travel the world full-time. According to global cost of living indexes, Spain is 30 to 35% less expensive than countries like the US, the UK, Canada and Australia. Let's find out in reality what the costs look like. We're here in the amazing market called Colón in Valencia. It's a beautiful spot for lunch. And can you believe that a glass of wine is only $3 in a restaurant? Fantastic. We've been to Valencia for the last 3 years now and have absolutely fallen in love with it. It is a magical city, the architecture is beautiful, everyone's very friendly.
We made lots of friends. We love El Carmen, particularly to live in, and Resafa. Love all the old town and the beautiful architecture, the Torre Park, the city of arts and sciences, the beaches.
Yeah, importantly, it's coastal, so it's 20 minutes on a e-scooter or bike to get to the beach, and the beaches are really, really nice here as well.
And how nice is the food? The food is so good in Spain. And we would normally eat, if we eat out, we have a couple of glasses of wine and a few tapas, and it's at that.
You can tell from Tarly's throat that we've been eating out and drinking a little with our friends.
Catching up.
Yeah.
So a typical night out's about $33 for two of us.
Yeah.
And our total spend on eating out and drinking, which has not been small this month, was $688.
More than usual. One of the things that we really like to do when we come to a new place is to do a tour, usually on some kind of electric vehicle. So when we came here, we did a SEGWAY tour.
So much fun.
It was just so good, and I think it's about 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. And our tour guide David, I have to say, is like the best tour guide that we've ever had. Hello, David.
Hola! Are you recording?
Uh-huh.
Well, we are in Valencia, pure city center. This is the Arabic neighborhood. And then you say, why are you so clever? How can you know that much?
He's become our friend now.
Yeah, actually we saw him last night for drinks, and so we've been friends for 3 years now. But the tour itself is just fantastic.
So good.
Yeah.
Go through the old town, the park, a long distance along the park through the city of arts and sciences.
Yeah, it's just a fantastic way to see
a
all
lot
of the city.
Valencia, yes.
Yeah, and going through the park in particular was just really cool. And the arts and science buildings themselves are, a real spectacle the way that they've actually been built. So in total for that tour, it cost us $86 for the both of us. There are lots of fitness and sporting options to choose from. We joined Headstrong Boot Camp for some awesome outdoor training with Stacey, who's now a good friend of ours. We also joined Viva Gym, which was great. And I played paddle a few times at 7 Paddle, had really, really good facilities there. So our total on exercise and fitness for both of us was $146. Well, after all of those activities, you're going to have to find a cafe just to come and chill out, recharge, get a coffee and some food. So we've just popped into Ubic Cafe, which is this kind of cool, kind of library cafe type concept. And coffee here is about $3, which is pretty normal for most cafes here in Valencia. And they also have like a meal of the day which we've chosen, so starter, main and a dessert or a coffee, and that was $15. So now we also buy a lot of our coffee from the supermarket and make our coffees ourselves. And a bag of coffee for 250 grams in the supermarket is about $4. So total for the both of us, we spent $44 on coffee for the month. So obviously cafes are a great way to get free Wi-Fi. We always buy mobile data as well though. We prefer to get eSIM cards rather than physical SIM cards. That way we can buy them before we get into a country and install it there. And then when we arrive, we just turn on our phones and usually everything works and it's activated and away we go. We use Airalo a lot of the time. We've popped a link in the description below for you if you want to check that out. And so this month we both got 10 gigabyte plans, which were $18 US. So in total for the month, we spent $36. So now you've got your mobile data sorted out. You can get around the city pretty easily using Google Maps and downloading bus timetables. We use it all the time. And Valencia is very walkable, it's very flat, but it is a big city. It's Spain's third largest city. And you know, we found that a lot of the places that we want to go are maybe a 20-minute walk away, so we'll often jump on a bike to get there. So we've actually used a lot of different transport options here in Valencia. So first we've used the Valencia, which is like a local council bike hire system. And we've also used Acciona, which is an electric moped. And then obviously you have the bus. We took a taxi from the airport as well. Also, we rented a car twice. First time we went over to a town a little bit inland called Utiel to go to this once in a lifetime amazing festival where they light the whole town up with candles. Couldn't recommend that enough. And then the second time we did a day trip to Peniscola. Again, you know, great place to visit. We really enjoyed having a look around there. Transport all up for the month was $216. We love the fresh food markets here in Valencia. We've got the largest one, which is Mercat Central. Just a stunning place.
And the food is divine, great quality.
Yeah, we lived there, well, right next to that when we were living here last year. So Tolly would pop down there every morning, get some fresh food.
Yeah.
And we're here in Russafa Market, which is, again, just 100 meters away from where we're staying.
Beautiful displays of fresh, good quality food at affordable prices. Strawberries are just over $2.50 US for a quarter of a kilo, and I can smell them, they're so good. Tomatoes are less than $2 a kilo, and my absolute favourite, figs, are an absolute bargain, $2.50 for a quarter of a kilo. And a dozen of the best quality eggs around here is a bit over $4.
You can get so many different varieties of sausages here, and they range from about $9 up to about $17 per kilo. They look great. So we buy some of our fresh food from the markets, but obviously use the normal supermarkets as well. So overall for the month, our total spend on groceries was $430. So back at my favourite hairdresser in Valencia, been so looking forward to coming back here. The guys are great. Fixed my hair. It's pretty high-end salon, and actually an art gallery too. This time has been about $90 US. Well, your hair looks fantastic. Thank you. I love going to the hairdresser. Well, we're in different cities. It's a great way to meet really nice people, get some cool suggestions on where to go, where to eat. Well, we're going to show you around our accommodation now. But look, if you're interested in finding out more about the vibe of different places around the world and what it costs to live this kind of lifestyle, just remember to subscribe. All right, let's find our accommodation. prices of Airbnbs here are up to twice as much as longer term rentals. So like for example, you can get longer term rentals for a really nice 1-bedroom apartment, let's say in El Carmen or Rusafa, for about $1,400 a month. Also Colón, it's a really nice, quite upmarket area, very central, and that would cost you about just over $1,500 for the month. And then you also have Benimaclet, that will come in at a more reasonable price of $1,100. So,
the beach areas are also quite expensive.
Yeah, so beaches are a bit more, around $1,650 for the month. We stayed in El Carmen for a month. Love El Carmen.
Love it. Yeah, it's so central. It was a stone's throw from the market, the central market, which we went to nearly every day. Really close to the old town.
Yeah,
it's a great restaurants and bars.
Yeah, we really loved it there. The cost for a month in our Airbnb in peak season was $2,400. And we also stayed in Rusafa, which is where we are at the moment.
Love it here too. Yeah. Great funky vibe, isn't it?
Really, really funky, yeah. So we stayed here for a shorter time, and we paid $1,235 for a week. If you were to stay in this apartment for a month, it would cost you just under $5,000, which is pretty crazy, way over our budget. No, but we've just had a great time. We've lived in Valencia multiple times now, and we think it's like one of the best cities that you could live in Spain. It has an amazing lifestyle.
So our overall total cost for the month was $4,264.
Yeah. So if you kind of split that out and look at the total cost of living, excluding the rental, that was $1,864. And then you can add in your accommodation cost depending upon your choice of accommodation. So that will range from $1,100 a month, all the way up to crazy $5,000.
Oh, we love Valencia. I think it's a great place to live.
Absolutely, yeah, we love it here. Couldn't recommend it enough. Great lifestyle. And let us know if you have any questions. Just drop us a comment. Happy to help. See you in the next video.